Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome back to the live stream. Been a bit sick the last 2 days and super busy between work and family. So I had to let the body rest. A rarity for 2 days. I'm still fighting off this cold, but definitely feeling a lot better. Feel like I got enough energy to sweat. And the body feels good from the rest. So we're gonna get a nice stretch, we're gonna get a little cardio, we're gonna get a lift in without overdoing it, without exhausting to the point of sapping all the energy. Because I do have a bad habit of when I start to feel better, I go totally nuts and then set myself back all over again. One hand down in the middle, one hand up in the air. What's up, chat? I see a bunch of people active. I'm guessing we probably got Florida Nightmare, probably got Ethan, could have Dave K, could have Veronica. But a lot of our regular gangsters are in there. Just folding forward, holding our elbows, and then rolling up slowly. Good morning, guys. Ethan, Florida Nightmare. I mean, what a crazy week, huh, guys? That's the other thing. So I've been sick. I've been dealing with family stuff, but also, I don't know if you guys know this, I've got a friend named Frank. So we're doing our balanced tree pose. And my friend Frank has been telling me for months that the Mets were going to lose Diaz to the Dodgers. They were going to let Alonso go. And last night, he officially declared that they're going to trade Lindor to the Padres. So I'm just waiting for that to happen now. Just a matter of time, really. All right. I also did a podcast with Large yesterday. It's like an hour and a half we recorded. Probably said way too much, but we talked about food, we talked about diet, we talked about my story with Frank. I think it'll come out close to the new year or just after, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's a rare moment where I actually sit down and answer questions for a long time. And shout out Large, great human being, one of my best friends in the company. Okay. Coming back to the center, feet apart, straight down. Anytime I've missed a couple days of exercise, and honestly that'll happen a couple times a year, I really want to take my stretching nice and slowly, make sure I really warm my body up. The gym is not like riding a bike. It is not something where you can just come in and do what you always do, even if you've taken a little break. You gotta take care of your muscles, make sure you stretch them out properly, make sure you warm yourself up properly before you start going after aggressive stretches. Walk our hands out, feet back. Let's pedal our calves. Come forward a little closer, not that you won't see me. I'm gonna change the camera in a minute. First, we're gonna do our triangle poses. After we pedal those calves out. All right, step forward the right foot. I think this angle's a little better. So my right knee's bent, my left leg is flat, feet are perpendicular with the right toe facing forward. Reach forward. Reverse triangle. The hoodie I'm wearing I don't know if this even exists anymore, but it's iTutor. And me and my buddy Logan got him these hoodies as swag at a tech conference back when we were salesmen out in the field. And that's one thing about 30-something-year-old dudes. We'll have hoodies and zip-ups and stuff from 10, 15 years ago, just because we like them. I think men are just a little more loyal to their clothes. That's how I like to look at it. All right. This is my iTutor famous zip up. Now that we're getting warm. Let's come down. Get into our cat cows. Oh, feels good. Donkey kicks. I think the thing is Lindor and Soto don't get along. So I think they gave Soto a crazy contract, and now they're basically gutting the whole team. So it's a disaster. I mean, you can't win in basketball with one guy. You definitely can't win in baseball with just one guy. Oh, the Devils got killed last night. Notre Dame didn't make it to the playoff. So, yeah, things are just generally in shambles when it comes to Fleming Enterprises teams. The only team winning is the Dolphins, and that's the one team he wants to lose. All right. On our butts. Butterfly. Feet straight ahead. And again, every day when I start these live streams, first 10, 15, 20 minutes are going to be stretches, both feet now on the outside of the right foot, really getting the right hamstring, stretches that anybody can do. Just if you're a beginner, you might not be able to reach the whole way. You might not be able to fully do something, but you can still practice it and get better and better. So these openings are very valuable for anybody that's looking to improve on fitness on any level. Right foot over left knee, left elbow over right knee, pretzel stretch. Really good for the lower back, really good if you're going to be watching football all weekend. Get some crunches in. We also have a bonus episode of Frank Walks dropping today with Merles and, believe it or not, Elio the Iceman. It's quite a funny episode. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I think when we filmed it, the Devils were doing great. I think it was before Frank's birthday. So it should be funny to watch, knowing how much everything's gone to shit since. 40, 50. I gotta warm these hips up. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. For beginners, just lift your legs. Don't worry about your butt or your hips. And do it slowly, under control. Make your abs work. Stay up. Scissors. All right, plant your feet. Come right up. The inverse movement. I like to call these air humps because you're humping the air. I don't really know what else you would call these. Plant the right foot, left leg straight up. Plant the left foot, right leg up. Hold. Great way to work the legs without having to put strenuous weight on your knees. Come back into child's pose. Lift up into downward facing dog. What's up, Marty? Pedal our feet again. Come to Vinyasana, upward facing dog, flow. Vinyasana, downward facing dog. Plant your left foot, right knee to right elbow. 5 times, 2, 3, 4, and on 5, we come crossbody. And then on 10, we hold, step through, opposite hand stays down, and our twist. It's not a terrible angle. Exhale, reach forward, plant your hands, back to Vinyasana, up dog, Vinyasana, downward facing dog, plant the right foot, left knee to left elbow, 5 times. On 5, come crossbody. On 10, step through. Opposite hand down. I got a lot of tar on my lungs to clean out today. That's where the running will really help. One more time in the up dog. Let's come to a plank. We already did 100 sit-ups, crunches. We've already done some plank work vis-a-vis our yoga flows, but nice little extra plank to make sure our core fully locks in here. We're going to do a push-up and do a burpee to get back on our feet. All right, back on our feet, sip of body armor. All right, now let's get in some air squats. I'm going to take these nice and slowly, focus on form. Just like when we're first doing our squats. We don't want to be jerky. We don't want anything in our legs to feel caught off guard or get strained. So it's just a really nice, slow flow, deep squat into the calf lift. Fully focused on form. Your knees aren't going forward. Your back is arched. You're coming up to your tippy toes, hands out like a ski jumper for balance. And just activating all of our leg muscles here before we run. Making sure nothing really feels off. We're going to come up to our tippy toes, bounce, giving the calves an extra burn. Yeah, I still got a lot of gluck on my lungs from the last 2 days. I got pretty sick, but I kept working, kept getting the content out. Other way. All right. Let's do our circles. Start small, bigger, and then huge. Going backward. All right, come forward, huge. Go the inverse into small. And one more time, one hand behind the back. And the other eye. Do one set of pull-ups before we run. And one set of variant curls. You notice on those pull-ups, I pull myself straight up and I come down slowly. That's the correct form. If you're using momentum, if you're swinging, if you're not going all the way up, if you're not going all the way down, any compromise makes it a Fugazi pull-up. And listen, it's hard to even do Fugazi pull-ups, but make sure you're working toward and building toward doing one real one. Because some people never quite correct form as they're building strength, and they never really end up learning how to do real pull-ups, meaning get your chin over the bar and come all the way down. Don't go halfway down. Happy Friday. Yeah, guys, sorry the last 2 days I wasn't live. I had a lot with work, family, and just general illness. So I had to let my body recuperate a little bit. I did do my little basic stretches, but it wasn't anything worth live streaming, and it sounded so bad. I didn't think it would be very pleasant. But we're back. We are back. We're not going anywhere. In fact, going into next year, I've got someone within the company very interested in doing weekly yoga. He's actually committed to it. And I believe he is going to follow through. I think he's going to make the announcement in the next couple of weeks. But one of the most interesting Barstool characters, not Mincy, not Stu, not somebody that you're used to seeing me with, will hopefully be doing weekly yoga with me. And I think once that happens, it's going to open up the floodgates because people will see how not intimidating or, it's not like this isn't going to be something to try to embarrass people or make them look bad or test them. It's much more to be helpful and to get something positive accomplished. But man, a lot of people have had bad experiences at the gym, bad experiences at classes and stuff, and then they just never want to go back. And I really hope I can turn around as many of those types of folks as possible, because the gym is about yourself. It's not about anybody else. The last thing you should care about is what anybody thinks. Anybody that has a problem with you going to the gym is truly projecting their own anger on you, because there's no reason to ever be giving someone shit for exercising outside of just pure jealousy, which is crazy. All right, time to run. Let's clear out those lungs, boy. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and the strawberries gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away, I know, but I'm gonna leave your thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Watch out the covers. In your bedroom, make you want a reason. Now we know it all. The show. I know I'll be there. Tell me where you want to go. First rehab, take it off and step inside the rugged can. It's a love that knows the way. I'm a playing in your shell set. All the memories of everything you've ever felt. I know I'll be there. Tell me when you want to go. Woo-wee! Feeling a lot better. Don't ever take your health for granted. And if I had 2 legs that you spread inside the tool shed, now we know it all for sure. To the freaking, overcoming all will always be revealed. Now love, I'll be there. Tell me when you wanna go. Work, boy, work, boy, work, boy, work. On your short sleeve, coming down and all on me. Now we know. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Wake up. I'll be there to tell me where you want to go. Tell me where you want to go. Turn the page. Rolling on a lonesome highway east of Omaha. You listen to the engine now. There's one more song. And think about the woman with the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. Don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Say, here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You can tell it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you don't always see my number. You don't dare make a stand. There I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening, while she lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what you said. You said, here I am, on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Here I am, on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. Here I go. No. That felt good. Sorry for the singing, but I needed that. I get the positive vibes in me. I'm fighting waves of negativity, waves of arrows of negativity. We fight in the shade. We fight in the shade. We fight in the shade. No pain, no softness. We fight in the shade. We fucking fight in the shade. Woo! It's work, boy! Feels damn good to sweat. You let everybody wait for the new year, wait for their little resolution. You start today. There's something you want to change, start now. No excuses, no softness. Satisfied. Come on. Woo! I have blitz on runner's high right now. Feels so fucking good after a couple days laid up working. Woo! The blood, the oxygen coursing through my body. For anybody that doesn't exercise, I swear if you give it a chance, it can feel so goddamn good. All right, we're over 2 miles. Want to get a lift in before wake up Barstool. Back on schedule today. Back in our flow. Let's just do about a minute on our uphill march. It's one thing that I have still been getting a lot of. Last couple of days are steps, but one of the reasons I haven't been able to shake off the cold is this damn weather in New York, man. holy cow, it's been so cold. And when you're a commuter, taking the subway and stuff, you get packed in with all these other people coughing and sneezing and shit. But even worse is the subway becomes like tropically hot, and then outside it's freezing cold. So you bundle yourself up, go to the subway as quickly as you can, and by the time you're at the platform, you basically start to break a sweat and try to strip everything off. And then you get off the subway and you put everything back on. You have like a little, at least for me, I'm sometimes be a little sweaty from how hot it is in there. And then I go back out into the cold. It's just a cycle. So one thing I'm doing now is I wear a shirt and undershirt purely for the commute. So I can bundle up hardcore, not worry about sweating on the subway, let it all just fucking go. And then change when I get to the office, and I've got all my products to clean myself from my minor sweat. All right, switch place. One more minute. This makes me feel my lungs, which tells you the uphill walk with the twist. Very honestly, might be harder than just the regular run. All right. Wash this down. Not a lot of sweat, but I coughed a couple times, so don't want to be an asshole. All right, let's get back to some lifts. Just wash it down. Sorry about that. All right, we're back. Get right into our bands. Start with our 40. Step through. We're going to go through our variant hammer and reverse. Back and forth. Ignoring regular. Really working to exhaustion here. Getting a full pump here. And after we feel like we're really getting burnt, we're going to switch to regular. Under my heel. All right, triceps. And then our third part of the superset is actually going to be air squats. A little bit lower. Grabbing the big fat boy. $80-pounder. Hammers. Reverse. Hammers. Reverse. God damn. I'm starting to feel myself get more fatigued than usual, which is, what are we at? 80%, probably something like that. We're working through it. We're working through it. This is the quickest way to get a great pump on the arms. If you can hit a rope and superset it with a band. And by throwing in my air squats, we're getting even more of a full body, getting more cardio, getting more circulation. High efficiency workout today. Come on, boy. Work, boy. Bouncing on our tippy toes. Seated pose. All right, come back to our 40. So when we do the orange, it's actually twice the weight of this, just to show the difference. This time we're going to do all three variants. Regular, hammer, reverse. Regular, hammer, reverse. Regular, hammer, reverse. So this is our fourth set if we include the one before we ran. So your arms should be feeling a really nice pump at this point. But because of the yoga, the air squats, the sit-ups, the 2 miles, the uphill walking, triceps, your biceps aren't going to feel like they're going to explode. They're just going to stick out a little. But we've worked it into a greater workout where they're not going to cramp up on you. You're not just having all your blood rush to one place. Show you the right here. All right. do some torture sit-ups. We did 100 early, regular ones. I call these torture because we have our legs flat on a bench, which keeps our lower back completely flush on the ground. And even though the sit-up actually looks a lot less impressive, these really get my upper abs, specifically, hammers them. 90 left. 80. Twenty left. Okay. Let's come right back to downward facing dog. Lean forward. Vinyasana. Upward facing dog. Vinyasana. Downward facing dog. Oh, what's up, Perk? I owe you a call. I'm sorry, buddy. Deagle's doing great. That's Joe Pesci, guys, the guy I always talk about, my best friend. And that's my college buddy who still remembers him from the time he came and visited me in college. They didn't let us into a frat party because none of us were in a frat. And my buddy, Joe Pesci, was about ready to fight 35 guys. We had to literally pull him away. And one of the guys had a baseball bat with his fucking 30 little bitch-ass friends behind him. He still had a baseball bat. And my boy Ryan, bring the bat! Bring the bat! Need an elbow up. Let's get a pigeon pose. Hope you're doing well, Perk. Miss your brother. Just a little more room here. Okay. Butterfly again. Yeah, I've been off the treadmill for a couple days. Just want to make sure you get that extra stretch in. Perk, what do you think is the craziest thing I did in college? The people now, they think, I think I'm like a straight edge, never did nothing. Boy, in college was I a wild man. GBs every day. 20 a day. All right, here we go. Let's get up to at least 300 sit-ups. Really going off of pain here. By holding it a second, you're going to get a much better burn on your abs. It's much more difficult. Oh. All right. I've never seen anyone hate chocolate more than Jenks. Okay. Light dumbbells. Twisting. Oh, it feels so good to be back in the gym. My God. 2 days felt like 2 years. You guys probably thought I was dead. I was waking up at like 7:30. It would be too late to get to the gym. I'll shower and go to work. It's kind of a crazy way to live. It felt like shit the last 2 days. Coming to visit. Oh, yeah. That was wild. I had some friends from back home visit me at college. Some of them had never been on a college campus. Not as a student, just physically. And yeah, things got pretty crazy. Go for the heavy ones again. This time we're going to do all 3 variants. Regular. Hammer. Reverse. Regular. Hammer. Reverse. Regular. Hammer. Reverse. Regular. Hammer. Reverse. More triceps. Tighter squats. Really solid full body today. We're going after everything, getting everything back, warmed up, stretched out, feeling pumped up going into Friday. Don't wait for the new year. You want to start working on something, start today, start now. There's no reason to wait. All right, now we're going to do our lightest band where we come step foot through, do hammers. Once we get to 5, we're going to jack our elbows up, tricep extensions. 2, 3, 4, 5. Elbows come back. We're going to do 5 regulars. Elbows up. Come back, reverse. Sorry, I can't read the chat right now. I'm locked in. Okay, set. All right, getting right toward the end. Let's wake up bar stools on in 7 minutes. Make sure you tune in. PMT is on today. Barstool Sports Advisors. Frank Walks at 10 a.m. Barstool's coming at you with more content than anybody. Here we go. 80 pounds. Hammer hold. Reverse hold. Regular hold. Hammer hold. Regular hold. That was a reverse. Hammer hold. Regular hold. Reverse hold. Hammer hold. All right. I wonder. All right. Do one more. Twist. Close out the day. Bare chested. Show what this does for our body. As you go faster, you actually have to be more under control because you're throwing that weight around. Works the obliques, works the abs. As you can see, everything's twisting, everything's cutting. Shoulders are engaged. Chest, triceps, biceps. This will also make you a little more dangerous if you ever have to throw a punch. Hold. Twist. 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 It's going to really work your abdomen even more than you would think. And we come right back into our bands. Hammers, regulars, reverse, hammer, regular, reverse, hammer, regular, hold reverse. One more time on the superset. Go full Tarzan now. All right. Start with reverse, hammer, regular, reverse, hammer, regular, reverse, hammer, regular. All right. Great workout today. Great to be back in the gym. Love you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to have a big week. And have a great Friday. I love you all.